Hi, my name is Cami Badger. I am from Jefferson, Iowa, and I went to Iowa State University. I started off as a farm kid from Iowa, so of course I wanted to be a veterinarian growing up until high school. And then as we started to get serious about college, I started shadowing vets, and I kind of decided that I didn't think that was going to be the best for me. But the real thing that changed for me for finding out that I wanted to go to optometry school was being a leader during our summer orientation for my college. And that summer just gave me a whole chance to talk to people and, listening to their stories. And after that, I started looking at the medical fields, seeing which one had the most patient interaction that I liked. And optometry kind of fit the bill there. I decided to go shadow my optometrist that I've been going to for years. And he gave me more insight on, why he chose optometry and what it's been like him practicing over the years. And I got to see him interact with other patients besides my family members. And so after that, I shadowed another doctor, and she was a more recent grad. She told me about her experience in optometry school. She told me about her stories that she's had with patients, and I got to follow her throughout the day. And even just her interacting with her patients, she would tell me stories that she had with these particular patients, or she would say how long she's been seeing this patient, and it just seemed like she had a real connection with each of them. And I really liked that aspect of it because I could tell that she was helping them not only because she was their optometrist, but because she was their friend and she wanted to make a difference in their life. And then I decided to try and find somewhere to work because I wanted to get more of that daily interaction of what's an optometry office like day to day. And so through some connections, I ended up getting a job at an office about 15 minutes from my campus, and I worked there for about 2.5 years, and I absolutely loved every second. The doctors showed me a lot about how they ran their practice, and I just got to see the ins and outs of the daily optometry life. I started looking at other schools here. I ended up interviewing at 3 different schools, including SCO, and the one thing that I just kept falling in love with was the city and the people that I met here at the school. Everything seemed very professional, and everyone seemed like they were truly here to help you on your optometric journey. And the city in general, I obviously come from a small town in Iowa, and I wasn't used to, coming to a city bigger than just a college town. But Memphis has this special charm to it that makes it feel smaller than you actually realize. And after being here for 2 years, I definitely can feel the kind of small town vibes that there are within each part of Memphis. I love exploring Memphis and just trying out all the different places to eat. That's one of the things that my friends and I love to do. You start to find all those little places in Memphis, and it just expands your view of Memphis so much. When I moved down here, I found friends right away. I only knew one other girl coming down here, and so I met her roommates, and then they knew some people from the housing fair, and you kind of just start to form this rolling ball of connections. It made me feel much more comfortable going to school for orientation because I already knew a bunch of people, and everyone was just really welcome. I think everyone is so excited to start this new journey and to finally start, what you're doing for your career, and everyone is very excited to meet other people that have the same passion as they do. The faculty here, they know their stuff, and they are there to help you. SEO always says, we're here for 4 years, but that's not all. We are here for you for the rest of your optometric career. And I really feel that after being here for 2 years and just seeing some of the stuff that the faculty have said. It's true. They're there for the rest of your career. I think that SEO does a great job with staying up to date with all their technology, not only in the clinic, but also for you to practice on. We have a bunch of different lanes, and they use different companies of equipment. So not only are you practicing on one company for a phoropter or one company for a slit lamp, you're practicing on multiple. So after you get out of school and start on your externs or wherever you end up for your career, you'll be used to using that equipment, and it won't be new to you, which I think is awesome that they take into consideration. And just in the clinic too, we have a ton of different technology because they want you to be prepared for when you go out onto externs. So the externs will expect you to know how to use the equipment and also know how to interpret the results. Also, when looking at the financial aspect of optometry school, SCO rose above some of the other schools in terms of affordability in tuition and in just overall living costs. They also offer a wide range of scholarships, and I was actually offered one right away at my call that I got that I was accepted. One other thing that is really interesting about most of the scholarships is they are funded by alum that have graduated from SCO. And so that made me also feel that they are donating this money for other students because they believe in what SCO is doing for not only teaching, but raising clinicians that are going to be successful in the optometric community.